So like some of the students, they always share with me, ma'am, I could have spoken better during the interview. I could not give my 100%. And when I ask them, what was the reason? Then they say, I don't know what happened. I lost my confidence. My topic of the day is, what are confidence builders and what are confidence killers?
Consistency actually is nothing much, just showing up every time, even when you are down and out.
I have heard people saying that I am born with low confidence. Nobody is born with low confidence. This is what I feel. Confidence is something that we acquire with time, with practice.
You would have seen some thumbnails on your homepage on YouTube saying that I'm giving you here what I learned in 20 years in 20 minutes. Have you seen those kind of things?
Those are actually just clickbaits.
That's why I always say, you just show me your hand to stop me. Otherwise, I will eat out all your time. Griffinage. Have you heard of it?
Griffinage. Yes.
Griffinage.
Yes. Hello, Arun Ji. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, it's been great, fantastic. Glad to connect with you here again. A lot to learn from the wizard. So,
not so. Actually, I'm going to learn a lot. Every time when I connected with you, I learned many things. Because the way you use new words, vocabulary, it flows naturally from your mouth. And not only I enjoy that, even the audience, the viewers, they also write in the comment that they also love to listen to you. So it's always good to connect with you. Tell me, how has your evening shaping up so far?
That's the key. Audience is what we always need to put in the forefront of everything we do, because at the end of it, it's them who are going to get benefited out of what we are going to conversate.
Right. And we are making anything, we are recording anything for them, not for ourselves, isn't it?
Of course. We are going to serve them. We are here for them.
Right. So how is everything at your home, in your family? All good?
Yeah, it's all good. It's been quite fantastic. No complaining, no regrets. Life is on the move. I'm on my feet. So it's going great. Hope the same there as well. I can see from the smile that you always have on your face. It's expression.
All good here. Everything is good here as well, Arun Ji. Thanks for your concern. Because the things which are not in our control, why to worry about that? Or else things are going on its own way, and we should be always resilient. Okay, whatever is going, it's fine. When you take it in a positive way, then probably we don't struggle much.
That's how it should be. As long as you are not putting too much pressure on yourself, things will move on as it is.
Right. Because what God has planned, no one can change that.
Yeah. Let's better be just, we need to find peace at the end of the day. Everything. We don't need to complicate things. Path has already been led by God, as you said. It's just a matter of following the right path with a right mindset.
Right.
Mindset plays a big part.
Big role in life. Because for one can say half glass full, one can say half glass empty. So it's different mindset, different people, different attitude, different behavior. And today I'm ready with a different topic to discuss with you. Are you open to it if I throw you some topic?
I'm always confident whenever I'm interacting with Manju, so I'm pretty much okay.
It's not only when you connect with Manju, you connect with anybody, you are confident, because confidence is something that you have acquired. Okay. And now at this age, we don't have to think of that how confident we are, because life has taught us many things.
Correct.
And with those teachings, with those lessons, we have become even better in terms of confidence, in terms of many other things, many other values as well.
It's all about how you perceive each and everything that you encounter in every day. Either you look at it positively or negatively, it's totally up to our mindset. So it's important that you are mentally confident to progress in life rather than thinking about what you haven't, under your control. So,
Right. Wonderful. And whatever you are speaking about, probably my topic is also the same. I have come up with the topic. Before I tell you the topic, I want to tell you, like some of the students, they always share with me, ma'am, I could have spoken better during the interview. I could not give my 100%. And when I ask them, what was the reason? Then they say, I don't know what happened. I lost my confidence. I felt that I'm not confident enough once I entered the room. So my topic of the day is, what are confidence builders and what are confidence killers? These two topics. But first, always would love to discuss about confidence builders because that is much more important. But the other part is equally important for me. I feel that that is also to understand what are the aspects that really kill our confidence. So that is also important.
yeah,
But we want to discuss about confidence builders first. So according
yeah.
to, I mean, in your opinion, what are the key aspects of building confidence?
Confidence is always, like I said, we get confident only out of the experience. We shouldn't be like predetermined not to approach everything in life. Each and every one of us born with some talent, right? You don't need to be, too much worried about what you are not good at. It's just a matter of confidence comes from the fact that when you know what you are good at, when you keep doing what you're really good at, confidence automatically will take its course. But for me, I always pick two things which are, in my humble opinion, I consider it as confidence builders: passion and consistency.
Passion
First
and
thing,
consistency. Yes.
yeah.
Right.
First thing, I would like to elaborate on passion first because it plays a big part. That is a driving force actually to enable you to take action on what you want to do. Passion is something, in my opinion, something that excites you the most all the time, right? Good thing about passion is you don't need to do any conscious effort to do an activity which you like, right? Because your heart and soul is already into it, since you love doing that thing all day long.
Right.
So passion is literally a driving force. You don't need to inculcate something. For example, even waking up at 5 a.m. itself is not turning out to be a passion for me. When I wake up at 5 a.m., it gives me a lot of good positive things to my mind. I do have a lot of time to think about the whole day. I can plan my day. Even waking up itself is a passion. If I achieve it, I feel like that I have done something really great to myself. So passion is very, very important. It helps you to build confidence, right? When you approach, you don't need a push to do something you like all day, right?
So true.
Got a confident automatically, kind of putting your effort into it. Second thing, consistency, which is even more important. Consistency actually is nothing but just showing up every time, even when you are down and out, right? It doesn't matter because that's how people perceive you, watching you. For example, if I'm seeing Manjuji after some 6 months, still my perception on Manjuji will remain the same because of the consistency that you show. It helps people to establish a certain picture of yourself. For example, when I'm connecting to you after 6 months, I will have the same feeling. I know what I'm going to talk, how I'm going to interact with Manjuji. That's the consistency. Matter of fact, consistency help you gain the much needed confidence to progress productively in life. Second thing, consistency help you build the character and credibility in associate setup. No matter how good, bad, ugly your situation, you will remain the same. People will count on you. That's the key. That's my humble opinion. I elaborated a bit more, I guess. I want to hear from you on the same.
So well explained, actually. These 2 points are the key points I also feel. See, when you are passionate doing something, you don't need any external motivation. Because maybe if you motivate me, you call me one day, Manjuji, what happened? You have not been uploading videos for so many days. That can motivate me for a day or two. I can start recording. Okay, Arunji pushed me, so let me record something and upload on the channel. As I see that sometimes my viewers, when I was in Japan, I was not uploading consistently. So viewers were just writing, ma'am, you are not uploading videos on a regular basis. So that can give me a push for a day, 2 or 3. But if I'm really passionate about my work, then I can do it on my own. So before going to Japan, what I did, I recorded 10 to 15 videos with me, and I kept it safe that whenever I'll get time, maybe I'll edit a little. If I'll get time to make thumbnail, I'll upload that. So this is my passion. Okay. People ask me, my students, ma'am, you at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. also when you conduct class, you look fresh. How? Again, if you are passionate doing something, if you don't take it as a task, okay, then certainly we can do it with 100%. Wholeheartedly, we can perform. And that's where the role of passion is, what I feel. So being passionate about anything that helps us to show up every time on a regular basis. So you already have explained what else I can add to it. But yeah, passion, and I must remember passion, and what was your second point? Consistency. Okay.
Because consistency will give you a clear picture of who you are to others, right?
Right.
Because that's what they value. For example, if you go to a restaurant, okay, they treat you for the first time. When you go for the first time, they will treat you like anything. It actually, when you go frequently, you will expect the same amount of consistency from them, how you are getting treated there. That's what really pushing you to go there, right? That's how people attract others with consistency.
Right.
That gives you the confidence. You will always have that feeling that whenever I'm meeting Manjuji, I will always have that feeling that I'm going to get something big out of it. That's a consistency.
Very well said. Very well said. Now,
to add to that, I want to add one more point on confidence builder. It's important for you to celebrate each and every small win of yourself. It matters a lot because 9 out of 10 times people these days curse themselves for no reason.
Yeah.
The reason being comparison, which actually falls on the part of confidence killers.
Right.
The reason, when you allow negativity to creep in, you automatically get the positive out of the way, right? So confidence, actually, that's what I'm saying. You need to celebrate your own wins. Well, even though it's a small win, still it will give you a lot of confidence when you appreciate your own self. It's important to self-appreciate. Self-esteem is the key.
Right. Because
you are about to say something.
Yeah, I was just saying that some people say, although I don't give really any heed to this statement, but I have heard people saying that I am born with low confidence. Nobody is born with low confidence. This is what I feel. Confidence is something that we acquire with time, with practice, and with many more deeds and acts. But some people say this, that I'm born with low confidence. Nothing can happen with me. I don't think that I will be able to do anything, especially when it comes to spoken English. People always say, it's not a cup of tea for me. I can't do it. Okay. It is a great struggle for all Hindi speakers to learn this as a second language. But still, if before you start, you have filled in your mind that I can't do it. So this is the law of attraction.
Manjuji,
yes. Please.
Sorry to interrupt. Here I want to give you an expansion on the word fail, FAIL, right? My take on fail is, but first attempt is learning. You really fail when you are not giving it a try for the first time. Right? People give up throwing the towel too early, even before giving it a shot. That's why they fail. That's why the confidence comes down.
Right.
Matter of fact, you give it a try, it doesn't work, you got to find another way to get there. That's how you work with the confidence.
Right. And that's how you get to know about yourself, that this is where I lack. May not be the same with you. but that works for me. What was wrong with me, that I have to analyze myself. And then that's a great learning. It's not about failure. I failed in certain things. Every failure teaches us something. So that's how we learn.
It's not about,
yes.
It's not about a matter of knowing what I'm trying to say. You just need to identify what you are good at. You just keep improving on it. That will give you the confidence. Instead of that, people almost trying to copycat someone. They want to live someone else's life. That's the reason. The amount of time that you spend on others, literally you are wasting time on yourself. You don't get time on yourself to understand what you're good at. That's what I'm trying to.
Right. Yeah. So let's quickly jump onto the other part of this conversation, that is confidence killers. Confidence killers. What's your take on this? I'm not going to ask any question. Confidence killers. Simple. Yes, please.
No, here again, I have a 2 P and C, like passion and consistency for confidence builder. Here again, P and C for confident killers. These two are major reason for us to lower our confidence. Perfection and comparison. Even before starting something, even before starting something new, we look at the outcome. We want, for example, in my case, I'm almost overthinking on starting my channel, YouTube channel, almost for 1 year now. I was supposed to upload my first video on May 1st, 2025, but still I'm yet to do it. The reason being, I want my video to be perfect, to be appreciated by Manju Ji. So I'm trying to be a people pleaser. That's why I'm expecting perfection to come out of it, right? It's absolutely fine to be imperfect. It's absolutely fine to be imperfect when you're starting something new. You're starting something new because you don't know, right, in the beginning. So we need to accept the imperfection. So perfection, seeking perfection right at the beginning of doing something itself is a confidence killer. And second C is comparison, which is even more deadly. It's really unfair to compare your first page to that of someone's last page. People more often than not forget the hardship. People always look at others' success like the best part of success and the worst part of failure. They don't understand the in-betweens, like the hardships they've been through, years of efforts, sacrifices they made, they encountered, they endured in their endeavor to success. All these things matter. What I'm trying to say, don't compare yourself with others. Stop comparing. The moment you start comparing with others, you will have more time for yourself. Perfection and comparison are sheer confidence killers for me. What about you? What do you think? What's your take on that?
Wonderful, wonderful. Actually, this is what even I feel the same, that if I compare with you, I think it's injustice in my part, because God has created me differently. I cannot become like someone. Yes, I must try to add some value from you. That's a different thing. But if I keep comparing, probably I just lose my peace of mind. And that steals our confidence also. Like, because you are comparing to someone who is not here. You are here and the person is there. How can you compare with that person? Okay. So if you are here and you are comparing with this person, you are losing your peace of mind. But you are here, you reached here, enjoy, celebrate. Okay, so compare yourself with your past version, not with others, because you don't know what struggles they are. Yes, what brought them to this level? Okay, how many years they did it, or they planned, they put in their blood and sweat to it. Okay, so that's where we need to understand. Actually, this is what even I also feel. I can't compare with someone who has millions of followers, because millions of followers nobody can achieve in a day or two. Okay.
Correct. But here I want to put one point, which I always feel. You would have seen some thumbnails on your homepage on YouTube saying that I'm giving you here what I learned in 20 years in 20 minutes. Have you seen those kind of things?
Those are actually just clickbaits.
These clickbaits are actually causing the comparison aspect to people. Oh my God, okay, if I'm following him, I'll be able to be in 20 minutes, I'll be able to be like him. We start comparing with people again. Even clickbaits are turning out to be, I'm not saying that clickbaits, they're putting it intentionally, but what it actually gives to others, signal to others, okay, if I follow him in 20 minutes, I'll be like him in what he did in 20 years. Again, comparison starts.
Right.
Matter of fact, stop comparing, focus on yourself, focus on what you're good at, things will be smooth. So these two are confident killers for me.
Very well explained and very valid point actually. Comparison not only about learning, comparison about anything. Even we compare our two children. Suppose we have two children, one scores 98% and the other scores somewhere 60%. We keep comparing. That's not good for our kids' growth and progress. We are hindering their development, their growth, their progress. Okay? Because two children are totally two different poles. One is South Pole, the other is North Pole. Why to compare them? Okay.
Yeah.
So comparison, always compare. I always feel that somewhere, what to say that we used to hear that healthy competition. So if you are comparing yourself and improving, then fine. If it triggers your mental peace, if it hinders your growth and progress, it doesn't allow you to even show up for 5 minutes, it means you should stop comparing there. So you need to understand your trigger points.
Yeah. What actually comparison normally do, it will make you feel a lot more frustrated. When you're able to not achieve what others have done, you feel, rather than being confident, it makes you feel bogged down, right?
Very
and I recently came across one video where the the creator was saying, like, when you start something new, always look up to someone who's just 3 to 6 months ahead of you in that particular trade, because they'll be able to share a lot of things with you with enthusiasm. What I'm trying to say, you will also feel, when you're learning from them, you will feel like, okay, fine, they are on the same boat. They are there to help us out. There is someone there to help us out. That comparison parallel, someone who's just ahead of you. But what we do mostly, we always look at some 20 years. We compare someone with 20 years of experience.
Right.
That's
not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Just look at from that person. Yeah, just look at from that person's perspective who have achieved a lot in 20 years. When you're comparing yourself with that person, it doesn't make sense, right?
Yes. And sometimes you should see the other aspects also, like what you have. What you don't have, you always crave about. But what you have, that also you should enjoy. I have my family, I have my friends, I have a small YouTube channel where I have a few subscribers. You can look at this in this manner as well. But you can also say, oh, there are many those who have millions of subscribers. I have been doing for 3 years. I don't. These are different.
Here I just want to leave one sentence on what lessons you said. Gratitude is the greatest attitude to have. That's how I see. Like you said, don't compare. Just celebrate whatever little you have.
Yes.
Confidence will grow manifold. That's what I'm saying.
Right. And more than everything, you will enjoy your life. You will feel happy, satisfied, content. And what else do you need? You can't have everything what others have. You will have certain things what is there in your life which is already destined for you. But you can't just crave for what others have. Every time you see others' car and you feel jay about it, that, oh, every 4 years he changes his car. I'm not able to do that. If you're not able to do that, you enjoy, at least you have a car. There are many those who have just a cycle. There are a few those who do not have a bicycle even. Yes. So if you look at
that's how you should
those aspects, then you feel good about yourself. Okay, I have many things. Okay. If you see somebody is speaking flawless, okay, that's fine. It's a great motivation for you. But you be satisfied thinking, at least I'm able to comprehend things. I'm able to speak a little in this second language. That's how you can see.
Yeah, the most what you can do, you can just learn from others. That's the best thing you can do. You learn from others, that is okay.
Right.
So
Wonderful,
these
wonderful.
two, P and C, we should get rid of.
P and C. P and C. Yes?
P.
P and C. Comparison and P for?
And perfection.
Perfection. Yes, perfection and comparison. Wonderful. Perfection, actually, what we chase at the beginning of our journey, that's totally injustice in our part. Yes.
Matter of fact, at least comparison you can use as a word, but perfection is a cliche. It doesn't exist. There is nothing called perfection. Something perfect for you need not be perfect for me.
So true.
Literally, literally the word perfection has no meaning.
Perfection is no end. You can't say that this hero, this heroine, this legend is perfect. No. Actually, that perfection also somebody is perfect. Yes.
Perfection and success are one and the same, quite subjective.
Right. So well explained. I don't have any more questions. Do you have anything on your mind you want to ask something? Because you spoke everything what I had in my mind.
That's why I always say, you just show me your hand to stop me. Otherwise, I will eat out all your time.
No. It's okay. Today I have time because one of my students has gone for a week.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Yes.
So he or she is so tired of listening to you, I believe. I mean, too much yawns, the student. No, there are a lot of good things to learn from Manjuji, I know. Luckily, I'm not a student.
Not exactly, but yes, if I build their confidence, we are talking about confidence. And this is what I feel, that what I can add to my students is just one word, that is confidence. Because rest of the things they are going to do on their own, isn't it? Their effort, their time, their hard work.
But one thing for sure, I certainly feel like Manjuji is not that strict teacher anyway.
Yes, you are right. I wasn't very strict for my kids also, but for my students, I'm more lenient.
Great. But at times you need to be little bit strict as well to make them understand what exactly you want them to learn, right? That's good actually.
Yes.
But still, you have that uncanny knack of. But still, you have that uncanny knack of convincing people with even a stronger message, the lighter way. So that's fair enough.
My students, they used to see my face and they used to understand that ma'am is not in that mood. Okay, so how they have to behave today? Yes, I didn't use anything in words. Okay, just to see my eyes, they would understand that okay, today we have to be quiet in the class. Probably ma'am is in other mood, in other zone. Okay, so that's how.
In that case, for me, I haven't seen the other part of Manjuji. I don't want to see as well.
No, now you will not see. Gone those days. Because when you deal with toddlers and when you deal with primary students, you need to be more patient. But now I'm sitting on the other side of the table. I'm teaching to grown-ups now. So they are well disciplined already. I don't have to teach them discipline. Okay. And they know.
Okay, Manjuji, I believe time is running out. Just 9 minutes left, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know, like your usual some new word that you lost, always a wrap up the session, right?
Oh, that I have totally left now. I'm not introducing any such word, but I would love to hear from you. If you can give a word of the day or idiom of the day or even phrasal verb of the day with its meaning and one or two simple examples for even beginners and intermediates to understand.
Okay, I want to use this term, but not to kind of make people feel bad about it. Griffonage. Have you heard of it?
Griffonage. Yes.
Griffonage.
Yes. Tell me the meaning. I have
It
heard this, but exactly if you ask me the meaning, I won't be able to describe it.
It refers to writing, handwriting, which we will not be able to easily pick.
Understand or
Mostly
read.
used by doctor's prescription is the best part example of griffinage. So, okay, I'll give an example as well for the sentence. Arun was struggling with the griffinage, going to doctor's clinic. He wasn't able to buy the exact pills as could be put in the prescription.
Right.
So this is what griffinage is all about, unruly handwriting.
Right. Even teachers sometimes struggle to check the essays and letters where children have written 2-3 pages and the writing is horrible to understand. Okay, because
at times students will struggle with how many marks the teacher has put in that paper.
Right. So wonderful.
That's also a griffinage. Instead of 75, they would have put 25. So
right.
Basically,
sometimes 25 looks like 26.
Correct, exactly.
Right.
So Manjuji, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you after a very long time.
Thank you so much for explaining this topic so well with all sort of examples. And thanks a lot for reminding me this new word, and you yourself explained this word. Griffinage was very much there in my mind. I heard this word, I have used even, but yes, the way you explained its meaning and the way you used it, that specifically the doctor's writing is very difficult to recognize or to read, to identify. Yes.
Not only this, to add to that, like griffinage, we have a lot of things within ourselves that we don't find time to channelize. So my advice to wrap up this session, please focus on what you're good at, identify your area of interest, make it your passion, do it consistently, you will see your success.
Thank you so much for everything. In short, good night. Take care.
Take care, Manjuji. I want to connect with you again soon with some other good topic. Till then, take care of you all in the family.
It would be my pleasure to connect with you again. Okay. All right.
Sure, we can do it. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye.